I'm not even gonna lie, I'm so tired right now, but I just need to publish something so the YouTube algorithm can like me. Life is hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing traumatic has happened to me recently, but just like going through your mundane things every day, it's tiring at a point. And it's hard following God in that. It's hard making time for God, especially when you're tired like I am. Like, I just came home from school and like I just want to chill, but like, yeah, you've got to spend time with God. It's so important. I'm about to do that. Don't worry. No matter how hard things can be, no matter how hard things can get, you always need to turn to God. Whether you just had the best day of your life or the worst day of your life, you always need to read your Bible every day. I'm not saying like, oh, read your Bible 3 times a day and pray 5 times a day, but like at least once a day, read one chapter. And I'm not saying just read it and not intake what it says. Don't let it go through one ear and out the other, because that definitely happens with reading. So don't let that happen with the Bible. Especially don't let that happen with the Bible. What you got to do is you got to read it, and if you don't understand something, or if you notice that you weren't even paying attention when you're reading, reread it. That's what I do, and it helps. And if I don't take notes, but it helps you, take notes. I might start taking notes soon because it can definitely help a lot. This isn't going to be a long video. This isn't going to be a really edited video, but I just want to get out there and post something because I really do feel like God is calling me to make YouTube videos, even if it's not going to be a long-term thing. At least right now. I don't know. But like, I just spend time with God. You will gain so much wisdom and insight and knowledge that you didn't before. It's such a great way to spend your time, whether in the morning, in the evening, at night. It's preferably do it in the morning so you can start your day out with God. Maybe preferably do it at night so you can end your day off with God. I don't know, Lord. Whoa. I just said Lord. It's like I'm praying over here. But like, seriously, it's so much better than scrolling and like watching mindless videos. Even if you're not scrolling, just watching like a funny, clean SNL skit, you know. Reading the Bible is so much better than that. Even if it's not like necessarily directly like hindering your spirit, like what you spend in your free time, why not use your free time to grow your spirit instead of just leave it where it is? It has genuinely helped me just starting the day off or ending the day off with God, making time for God, because it shows you like obviously like all the wisdom and knowledge it has. It shows you stories that can teach you things. And I don't know, the Bible and just like praying and reading the word is so fulfilling. Like, you can like be more grateful, you can be happier, more joyful, you can be stronger, you can be more faithful if you just spend at least just like 15 minutes a day with God. That's not too hard. Maybe even just go on the Bible app, download the Bible app, go on the Bible app, and do the daily devotional plan. At the very least, do something, because it can grow you, it can make your life better, it can make you more righteous, it can make you feel more pure, it'll make you feel physically better. And even when you're not physically well, then you'll have the strength to get through it. But most of the time, at least for me, I've just been happier and more joyful and more fulfilled. And you know, I used to be like addicted to video games, and I just kind of stopped that gradually. It was a very gradual process, but ultimately I think what helped me get through that completely and do other things like be in a musical and like do sports is God, you know? I'm not saying video games are bad. I'm not saying what like one beer at night is bad or anything like that. Don't make it your priority. And that's what I did, and I'm telling you out of experience, don't do that. There's so many better things and better ways to spend your time with. Please, at least just once a day, spend your time with God. It's a hard road, but just keep pushing through. When you have a bad day, when you have a tiring day like me, when you have just a mundane day, whether you have the best day of your life, something fun happened, let God be in between that. Let God be in between all your relationships. Let just God be in your life. The only way to grow in a relationship is if you and the other person are giving energy and time into that relationship. So do that with God. Learn not of God, but learn God Himself, how He works. Know God. Know God. It'll be one of the best things. No, not one of the best thing you'll ever do in your life.